Hi, today is Tuesday, March 14th. Happy Pi Day. I am excited because I got my first order from the Spring Summer catalog. This includes some of the Easter collection as well as the new Epcot scents. So I am really excited to smell those. I didn't end up doing a first sniffs video of the new releases from the Spring Summer catalog, but I did get the testers and I smelled them with my parents and with my husband, and we decided to go ahead and make an order. So we did end up getting all 10 of the new release fragrances, and spoiler alert, my parents and my husband both liked all of the scents. So they don't love bakery scents, so there were no big disappointments there for them, but they do tend to gravitate toward the kind of fresh scents, and they really liked all of these in tester form. So I am excited to smell these in bar form because I've only smelled the testers too. So we ended up getting 3 bars of banana leaf and bamboo. This was a favorite of my husband's. And this is a very green scent. So I do get a little bit of that kind of lush tropical green note that you get in scents like Rainforest Bungalow. But this one does smell a lot more perfumey. So there's something in here that kind of smells fresh and fruity, but also sweet, floral, perfumey. So I think this one will be a really nice one for the spring and summer. And so far I've heard really good things about this one. All right, and next up is Woodland Meadow. And I remember when we smelled the tester of this one, it immediately reminded me of something that I would like to warm in a bathroom. This one is definitely a little bit on the more masculine side. And smelling it here in the bar, I do get kind of a masculine soapy note. It actually smells a lot like soap to me here in the bar, but there is a kind of almost powdery masculine cologne note to this one. It's not a super sharp cologne, but something that just smells a little fresh and masculine. This is kind of a softer masculine scent. I remember my mom said that this one kind of reminded her of the scent Cambridge, and I definitely agree. I think this one just has a little bit more of kind of a woodsy freshness than Cambridge. But again, I think this one would be really nice in a bathroom. All right, next up is Sugar Blossom. And I know this one has been a little controversial just because this is the only new release that Scentsy placed in the bakery category. And just based on my first sniffs of the tester and hearing what other people have said, this one is not a bakery scent. So this is definitely a sweet floral scent. It's a really pretty, kind of light, perfumey, feminine scent. I definitely do pick out a slightly powdery floral, but there's enough of kind of a fruity lightness that just makes this one smell very fresh and like it'll be nice for a bedroom in the spring. So I actually really like this scent, but I would have to agree, this does not smell like bakery in the slightest. To me, this is definitely a light, feminine, perfumey floral. So that is Sugar Blossom. All right, and speaking of florals, this next one is Peace Lily Be With You. And this is a really pretty white wax. This is really pretty. Ooh, on the bottom, I am getting a lot of that kind of green apple note. So smelling the top, I definitely pick up more of kind of a nice, light, fresh white floral. But then on the bottom, I get a very prominent green apple note. It almost reminds me of the green apple note that was in the green bar from the Chase Rainbows collection. A very fresh green apple. Ooh, I think this one will be really nice during the rest of March and into April. All right, and then next up is Raspberry Hibiscus Tea. Ooh, I like this one. I tend to like the kind of fruity berry scents. And this is a really pretty raspberry. To me, it's just kind of a sweet, berry. I don't get much of a tea note, not even like an herbal tea note. To me, this is just a very nice, kind of middle of the road, run of the mill, sweet berry scent. So I can't complain about this one. I don't know if it's as special or unique as I was hoping it would be, but it definitely is a nice sweet berry. And then next up we have Lake My Day. This is really cute packaging. And this one definitely smells like a masculine cologne scent to me. It makes me kind of sad that they took Atlantic Air out of the catalog and replaced it with this, because Atlantic Air was just a very, very fresh, clean, kind of delicate floral / aquatic scent, where this one definitely has a masculine undertone to me. So I think that this would be really nice as like a scent circle in the car, just because it is fresh, clean, a little masculine, but I definitely pick up that kind of sharp masculine cologne scent. So I was hoping that this one would be just a little bit more fresh and clean rather than kind of masculine, but it is nice, especially if you like those kind of cologne scents. All right, and then this next one I only picked up 1 bar of, and this is for my parents. This is Soak and Raise. So my parents like this one. Tyson even said he liked this one, but when I smelled it in the tester, it reminded me of Copper Tone sunscreen, and I just cannot do sunscreen scents. So I wanted to smell it in the full bar form before I committed to a bar of my own. Whoa, yeah, this is a very, very prominent, super kind of strong sunscreen floral scent. So this really does smell like Copper Tone to me. This is the kind of scent that would give me a headache or make me feel kind of nauseated. But if you like scents like Lush Gardenia or those really, really powerful kind of heady florals, I think you would like this one. But it definitely smells like a Copper Tone sunscreen type scent. So I'll have to see what my mom and dad think of this one. My mom really likes scents like this, and they tend to do really well in their home. So I'll have to see what this one smells like warming over there. Next up is Tropic Nectar. So I remember liking this one in the tester. This smells a little light on the top. On the bottom, I definitely get kind of a fruit punch type assortment of fruits. This smells a little bit like the Oh Boy Mickey Mouse scent. I can get this kind of citrus note mixed with some red fruit. Yeah, to me, it just kind of smells like a nice, sweet fruit punch type scent. So it's a really good smell. I just don't know if it's super, super unique. All right, and next we have Mango Matcha. So my parents and Tyson really, really liked this one in the tester. And I've heard a lot of really good things about this one on YouTube. So this is a very strong tropical mango scent. And you know, smelling it here, it actually reminds me a little bit of KAHIKO HULA. I am going to have to smell those next to each other. There's just something about, I don't know, an almost papaya-like scent, I think, in here that's reminding me of KAHIKO HULA. It's good. It smells like it should be strong. Ooh, I like this. I tend to like mango scents, and this one smells like it's going to be a very powerful, sweet mango, but there is kind of a tartness from something that smells a little bit like papaya to me. And I don't even know if papaya is in the scent notes of this scent or if it's in the scent notes of KAHIKO HULA, but there's just something about this that's reminding me of that one. All right, I did just grab a bar of KAHIKO HULA out of my stash, and I want to smell these next to each other. All right, so here's Mango Matcha, and here's KAHIKO HULA. Yeah, they smell really, really similar. Not dupes, but I think if you like KAHIKO HULA, Mango Matcha is definitely in the same family. Yet to my nose, Mango Matcha smells a little more tangy than KAHIKO HULA, which side by side just smells a little bit more sweet. But they both smell pretty similar. Like I said, I think if you like one, you'll like the other. And I love KAHIKO HULA. It is in my Scentsy club. It is like my go-to scent for the summertime. So I think I'm really going to like Mango Matcha. It's kind of like a mango papaya spin on KAHIKO HULA. Really, really good. All right, this is the last of the new releases and one that I have just been dying to smell in bar form. This is Mountain Sunset. So I did really like it in the tester, and I've heard people like Elizabeth Quinn compare this one a little bit to Summer Holiday, which did not make it back in the spring summer catalog. So I'm hoping that this will kind of fill that void for me, because this does have a coconut scent in it. And I do have to say, when I think of a mountain sunset, I don't necessarily think of coconut. And so I don't know if that's what I would have named this bar, but you do get a nice coconut note. And I can definitely see the comparison to Summer Holiday. Yeah, there's something a little perfumey about this scent that smells like that perfumey note in Summer Holiday. And I always picked up a coconut scent from Summer Holiday, even though it wasn't in the scent description. But this is really nice. This smells a little soft in the bar, so we'll have to see how it does performance-wise. The coconut note in this does remind me of the coconut in Coastal Sunset. I'm not a huge fan of Coastal Sunset, but this does maybe smell a little bit sweeter, a little bit more woodsy. So I think I'm gonna like that. I am going to break this one just because I want to smell the inside. Yeah, this is nice. I think this will be a really nice scent in the bedroom for the summertime. And I'm also hoping that it will do well in like the kind of open concept area or family room, just because this is light, it's refreshing with the coconut, but there's something kind of grounding. I think this does have a little bit of amber in it, so there's something kind of grounding about that. It is a really, really nice combination. I definitely prefer this one to Coastal Sunset. So yeah, we'll have to see how Mountain Sunset does. And my mom also ordered a bar of Luna and a bar of Coco Lime. These are both just classic scents. Luna has been around forever, and I think is Scentsy's like #1 best-selling scent of all time. This is just the most beautiful, light, sweet, perfumey floral. I think this has jasmine in it, and this smells like a perfume that I used to have. It is so, so nice. So you can't go wrong with Luna. And then you also cannot go wrong with Coco Lime. Scentsy came out with this a few years ago, and this is just such a burst of fresh, sweet lime. This is strong. This is a great performer. I love this one. It is wonderful for the summertime. So she ordered a bar of that. And then I ordered a bar of Summer Moonlight. I've actually already gone through a bar of this up in my bedroom this month. This is such a pretty scent. So again, this is kind of like a perfumey, body care, feminine type scent. I think this has strawberry in it. But this is definitely like a perfumey strawberry. And I don't even really think of it as a strawberry scent. I just think of this one more as kind of a perfumey body care scent. This, to my nose, smells like kind of a stronger, more berry version of pear blossom and cucumber. There's just something about the base notes in these two scents that remind me of each other, but Summer Moonlight is definitely a better performer. And then I did pick up the Easter 3-pack, so that's Violet Spun Sugar, Mandarin Zest, and Pinkberry Fluff. And I actually do like all of these scents, which kind of surprised me. I wasn't expecting to really like them as much as I have. I still have yet to warm Mandarin Zest in a larger space. I warmed this in my bathrooms, and I smelled it better in our ensuite bathroom than I did in our hall bathroom. But our hall bathroom is a really, really difficult space to scent, and I'm not sure why, but it's really hard for me to smell scents in there. So I'm excited to try this one through kind of the open concept area and see how it does there. And then Pinkberry Fluff really exceeded my expectations. This is just a very, very soft, pretty, perfumey, very sweet feminine scent, and I really enjoyed that. And then Violet Spun Sugar actually grew on me. When I first smelled it, I didn't love it because it has a very tart berry note to my nose, but it was actually a pretty good performer, and after a few hours that berry note kind of settled down a little bit and did a really good job. So I actually really liked the Easter 3-pack. All right, and then next up I do have the new Epcot 3-bar bundle. So this bundle of bars represents the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival Blossoms of Fragrance exhibit that's going on now in Epcot. So this comes with 3 scents, and I have not smelled these yet, so these will be first sniffs. We have Soft Plumeria, Heirloom Rose, and Mint Fields. And I am going to start with Heirloom Rose because I don't tend to love rose scents. So Scentsy says this is like a breath of fresh air. Garden rose enlivens the senses with a sprig of lush greens. So rose, lush greens, and maybe a breath of fresh air. Oh yeah, this is very, very rosy. But you know what? This actually smells just like smelling a rose petal. It really does. It smells like a true fresh rose scent. It actually doesn't smell too powdery like some rose scents can. That is so cool how they do that. It actually smells like a fresh rose petal. That is really nice. Now again, I don't love rose scents, but for a rose scent, Scentsy did really, really well with this. Previously, I've smelled Simply Rose that was in Bring Back My Bar a few years ago, and that scent just did not jive with me. It smelled very, very sour, like mildew, and this doesn't have that mildew scent at all. Oh, this is really pretty. For a rose scent, that's a nice one. All right, next up is Soft Plumeria, and Scentsy says this is pink plumeria, evokes memories of island days with a slice of sweet apple and white teakwood. So plumeria, sweet apple, and teakwood. Ooh, this is pretty. So that plumeria definitely is a little bit more of kind of like a heady white floral. So I definitely get mostly that, but there is a nice little addition of kind of that apple sweetness, apple tartness. And you know, I do get just a little hint of what I think is the teakwood on the very back end that almost makes this feel a little warm. Oh, that is really interesting. So I think it is that teakwood that's making this feel a little bit more like well-balanced, almost a little bit soapy. Ooh, and then when I broke it open, I actually do smell more of that apple. But I really like the addition of that teakwood, and it's very, very light. This does not have like a masculine scent at all, but it's just there in the background, kind of rounding things out and giving just one little extra layer. So that's nice. Now this mostly is plumeria. This is very floral. It's not quite as strong or in your face as Soak and Raise, but I think you still need to really kind of appreciate those very kind of strong, heady florals in order to like the soft plumeria. Soft plumeria does not smell like sunscreen to me. It just smells like rich, lush, kind of heavy white floral. So that is soft plumeria. And then finally, this is the one that I was most excited about. This is Mint Fields. And Scentsy says, wander an invigorating field of spearmint leaves and peppermint leaves with a light breeze of crisp greens. So I do like mint scents. I'm excited to smell this. Oh yeah, this is a very fresh herbal mint. This smells almost identical to the mint that's in Mojito Mambo. That is like a very fresh, picked from the garden, muddled mint. This has that same kind of tone. There is something that is just a little bit more authentic about this mint scent. It's probably the addition of the crisp greens, but this literally smells like you just picked mint out of your garden. It is fresh, it is herbal, it's crisp, it's like sinus clearing. Yeah, this is a very, very fresh mint. This kind of smells like maybe like a peppermint tea, just that like very, very herbal mint. This smells like it will be strong. Ooh, breaking it open, I smell a lot more of the spearmint. So just like on the top and bottom, I was mostly getting kind of a run-of-the-mill like fresh peppermint, but breaking it open, wow, there's a lot of spearmint. This almost smells like extra spearmint gum, which is my favorite gum. Whoa, that is very green, very, very minty. So this definitely has more spearmint than Mojito Mambo. I feel like Mojito Mambo was more of that kind of like fresh picked peppermint, but this is like, woo, fresh picked spearmint. Wow, that is powerful. That is potent. I think you really have to like fresh mint scents to like this one, but that is very authentic and I am really impressed. So just based purely on personal preference, Mint Fields is my favorite, but I really do enjoy minty scents. I can tell you right now that my husband will not like this scent. I had Mojito Mambo warming earlier this month and he did not like it. So I can tell you he will not like this scent. So I'll definitely have to try to enjoy this in a room that he does not go into or on a day when he's not home. But I feel like this one is going to permeate the air. I think this one will definitely probably travel outside of a small room like an office. I think this one would hold up on its own in an open concept. So I'll have to be kind of careful about warming this one, but it is really, really nice if you like mint scents. And then trying to decide between these two, this is tough, because I just don't really love rose, but I feel like Scentsy did a really, really good job with this rose. It just smells like fresh picked rose, no weird powdery notes or mildew notes. So I think they did a really good job with that one. On just, like I said, personal preference, I probably would warm soft plumeria over heirloom rose, but I am actually pretty impressed with that one for a rose scent. So this is a really nice collection if you are into kind of those botanical scents. These are very kind of authentic and really, really nice. So I am impressed, and they all smell like they should be decent performers. All right, and I did pick up some scent circles. So I picked up a scent circle in Sugar Blossom. I thought that would be pretty for the spring. I also picked up a scent circle in Vitamin Unwind. So this was a new addition to the spring summer catalog. This was part of an LTO last year. This smells a lot like pink tulips to me, and again, I thought that would be really nice for the spring. Another LTO that they added to the catalog was Kukui and Coconut. So I really liked this one from the summer collection, and I think this will be a really nice car scent. Some more new releases. I did pick up Raspberry Hibiscus Tea. And then I picked up two Mountain Sunsets. So Summer Holiday had previously been kind of like my signature scent for my car for the summer. So I'm hoping that I get kind of similar vibes from Mountain Sunset. I do have quite a backstash of Summer Holiday because I've always been so petrified that they will discontinue it, and that day finally came. So I definitely have enough to last me for a while, but I figured I would give Mountain Sunset a try. All right, I just have two more things. So I did pick up the Wonder Diffuser shade. At the end of the last catalog season, I had closed out a party and picked up a new diffuser. I thought that this diffuser shade would look really, really pretty in my office upstairs. So I am so excited to see what this one looks like in person. All right, there it is. So this is kind of that natural like basket weave look. And you see a lot of this right now in home decor, but I liked that. I thought it was definitely kind of different and unique. It definitely has kind of a natural smell to it. And I've wondered how this will hold up with getting mist from the diffuser on it, but we'll see. So that is really, really pretty. I think it'll look really cool when the light from the diffuser base shines through this. So I'm excited to set that up in my office. All right, and the last thing that I picked up in this haul is a mini warmer. It's from the Easter collection. This is the Cotton Meadow warmer. When I saw this, I just knew I had to have it. I love seasonal decor. I love decorating for all the holidays, and this little warmer looked like it was right down my alley. So I love the kind of pure white warmers. I love the ceramic warmers. I think they do a really good job performance-wise, and I kind of liked the simplicity of this design. This is a very, very classic design with the bunnies, the egg, and there is some pretty intricate detail on this warmer. So you can see the little sprigs, you can see the little eggs, some little flowers. So I just really thought they did a great job with this. I love the little eggs that the bunnies are holding. I just thought they did a great job with this, and I think this will look really, really good with my Easter decor. So I will insert a little video of this when I get it all set up and lit up, but I just love that so much. I am so pleased with that. So, oh, it's adorable. All right, here is the Cotton Meadow warmer lit up. So all the detail really comes out when it's lit up. This would look really, really pretty with a colored bulb. I do like the kind of white bisque look, so I think I'm just going to keep the clear bulb in this one and display this warmer in my kitchen this spring. And here is the new diffuser shade. So it's cycling through the different colors right now, but I really, really like that kind of natural look. All right, so that is everything that I picked up in this first order from the Spring Summer catalog. I would love to know what you've gotten your hands on or what you've been eyeing from this new catalog. Lots of fun things to come. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.